Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is AI the Somnium Files. Well, we ended the last branching path in a devastating story. Right now on a new one we are just beginning to go into a different direction. Cause last time we ended with the fact that Iris walked away from us for not believing in her. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen now. I'm curious, I know you are, so let's find out. And of course, like always, let's start with looking around the area. A table. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's Heart Sashimi. Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's cold-pressed juices.
Yes, and the juice is different every time. Haven't heard one that's even remotely tasteful. None of us can figure out what the sauce is. Disposable chopsticks. A stool. The counter. A beer ad on the wall.
That's Quentin Rapcone's Flaplaparus. It was from a long time ago.
Some celebrity signature, who we are not even gonna try to, let's say, rename. Nothing but a window. A bucket. It's a mop. A round chair. An old CRT TV.
Hey, Date! I've got this video of a nurse rubbing oil all over an eggplant! Wanna watch?
Maybe later.
Ah! Now that there's no women around, he's not saying, no. He's saying later. Cause I think with Iris walking out, he has a few other things on his mind. A CRT TV, nothing playing on it. A Lucky Cat statue. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side. Menu. Alright, let's check the other side. Should be almost done. A family photo. A cordless phone. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. A swinging door. Menus written on the wall on Tensuki paper. A small sitting cushion. A kid's chair. Alright, I think that's it. Or above here? Nope, those are menus. Alright, let's look at the depressed Oda. Ota is staring at me. Is there a problem?
Well, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer. You could have handled this better, Date.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
Some would say brutally honest. To be honest, if I had to hear the truth about something, I'd rather hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Because better rip that band-aid off straight away, so you can start accepting that side of it. But that's my opinion of it. Do you believe any of this?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Nizitlaws exists?
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know, but it might have something to do with Renju.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it. But we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Alright, so where is Iris? Hoping she's run into the back.
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
She's certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
Alright. summarize for me.
Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Oh, did you see this an opportunity to have more alone time with Iris?
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Mizuki?
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right. I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Dante.
With a serious face like, nobody's gonna screw with me. And oh, there's notes, knows that. Yeah. Okay, Saigon Residence, Tuesday, 1:44 a.m.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
I steeled myself and continued.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizatlaws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
I decided not to tell her about the shooting at Golden Yokosho. I didn't want her to worry. After a while, Hitomi spoke.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's... sick. Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
Holy crap! Okay, that came out of nowhere? Would maybe explain the cold spots he felt and the dropping of the fork we saw earlier. But that does mean that no matter what we choose, every outcome has her dying? Oh man, that's cruel.
A brain tumor.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
I must summarize it so bluntly, so calmly, but I couldn't stay calm. The words malignant brain tumor circled in my mind. And let's be honest, I think this is the perfect branch to do last, because this makes so many things so clear out of all the other branching paths. Yeah, I think overall, of all the things we did, I think we chose the right order to do things in, even though it was very naturally chosen with all the sinks and stuff like that. But damn, a brain tumor after all the things we've been through with her. Ah, it's dead brutal. Alright, let's have a look around. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. Tea is rising from the tea. I mean, steam is rising from the tea. There is some tea on the table. Let's get all the way back here. A wooden shelf. A bookshelf. The lights are on. There's a lot of dishes. The refrigerator. A microwave. It's a kitchen counter. A dining table. And as you already can see, it's quite a serious setup, so there's not a lot of interaction with the objects we are looking at. There's a door in the back of the room. A cushion. Oh, I thought, what the hell, why is nothing happening? Seems like my controller issue is back again. There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. Yeah, we already know that. A telephone in the corner. A winter iris. It means good news and hope. You can see the trees and sky outside. Okay, no magazines on the table this time. I think that's it. He told me he's sitting on the couch. About her disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness. Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
Yeah, all the previous things we've seen.
Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
Yeah, it's like a mainframe going haywire everywhere throughout your body. Your brain controls everything. But does Iris know?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows.
Has Iris contacted you?
Yes. She said she was staying with a friend. She's with Mizuki, but it still bothers me. I'm so worried that I couldn't sleep.
How long has it been... How long has she been sick for? Oh.
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
That brings so many things in a different perspective. And I thought it was because she knew that her eye was going to be taken out by the killer. This makes my mind go every which way but the right one. I love it when a game does that. Even with something as terrible as this. Is there any way to save her life?
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Date, it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki's call.
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Ota sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust most. Please, don't worry about me, Iris. Which, of course, we know she's talking about number 89. Please, don't worry about me, Iris.
Iris.
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen?
She was eavesdropping. No point hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
He told me went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's the tumor. She thinks that Iris's illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay.
She knows. She really knows.
I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
okay.
Or maybe the person she trusts herself is the most one.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most.
Yeah, I think it's 89. It could be herself or it could be Renju, but to be honest, I think it's number 89.
Who do you think that is?
Let's check it out before I go answer that question. The steering wheel. The dashboard. Cause it's just a car, it's not that much. The center console. The gear shift. The glove box. I think only this here. Yes, the rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. I can see Aiba sitting in the passenger seat. Uncle, which is of course 89. Me? Hell no. No, I think it's Uncle they are referring to.
I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible.
Then it can only be Renju. Because if it was Hitomi... Well, Hitomi is not totally out of the question. Well, I think I'm gonna go with Renju first and then Hitomi and finally me. Because I think I am the least she trusts. Especially after I said I didn't believe her.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do?
Well, we know where they are going, but the Date in this branching path don't know it yet. It's the chemical factory.
We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
Can we abuse our knowledge from the other branching path? That's the question. Sunfish Pocket, his house, Lemnis Gate, Sagan residence. Yeah, what is his house actually? I don't know, I want to pick that one.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
Sunfish Pocket or Lemnis Gate? Someone tells me cold storage warehouse? That is actually not a bad idea, because it does run in the family, even though it's so far back that there's no connection to Renju right now. But it doesn't mean he doesn't know about it. Because Lemnis Gate, we would have been contacted by the receptionist there. Sunfish Pocket, there is so many people there, and the mates know that we're looking for him. Sagan household? Again, Tommy knows we're looking for him. It would be a high-risk location for him, so to be honest, the cold storage warehouse does seem like a very logical choice.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
Cold storage warehouse, Tuesday, 2:53 a.m.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait,
What's wrong?
Life form?
Is there someone here?
no living organisms detected.
Then...
No living organisms detected.
you mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Okay, so... But again, she is saying no living organism detected, so she detected something, so she knows where it is. Oh, this is always bugging me when in the other branching path she said, oh, there's a living organism here. If she can detect the living organism, she knows where it is. Might as well tell us. Oh well. Not that we do not go through the entire room anyway, so let's check it out. The switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. There is nothing strange about it.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yeah. Her dead body was right here on the workbench.
This is where I found her corpse. There's nothing there now.
Date, the forklift. Doesn't it seem off somehow? It hasn't been in use for some time, but something is peculiar about it.
I know, so there is where we need to look for, so I'm not gonna look for it now. A forklift. Nothing unnatural about it. Focusing on the unnatural part of the other one. An ice cutting machine. Nothing unusual. There's a cardboard box on the floor. It's empty. A wooden box on the shelf. A cardboard box on the shelf. Nothing wrong there. An oil drum. Nothing looks like a clue. Not much. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Right, let's x-ray the shit. I mean, forklift.
No. This can't be.
There it is. Prophecy fulfilled.
Iris. Iris.
I have an extremely bonkers theory. Because of the thing that Hitomi said, there is one way. What if this is the original body of Iris? What if they made a clone and with it they transported her essence in the other one, and that's why the eyes are removed? It's like test runs to get the information from the brain so they can implant it into the other, and that's why they're using the prototype sync machine. If anyone can do it, it's Pewter, and we know he's part of this. And that would also explain why we found her body stabbed and why it wasn't there anymore and Ira was still alive. It was not an unnatural phenomenon that we saved her in the dream world and that she was safe in the real world. It was two separate bodies. The actual one and the cloned one. This idea might actually work, at least for this branching path. Incredible. If they check the body, they should be able to see when she died. It would be that Sunday that we found the body. And that would confirm that there are two different irises. Oh, let's continue. Oh, at least a bit more, come on. Harbor Warehouse District, Tuesday, 9:39 a.m.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation, but even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Huh. That's actually a question I've never asked before. Because they are saying that it wasn't in use for over 15 years. Why would it be on? Huh. Actually an excellent question. Alright, the dark blue ocean spreads out before me. A red barrier line wrapped around the scene. And that's probably all we can find out. Alright. Iba sitting to my left. Maybe the IC was broken. No. To preserve something? Yes. But I think what she's using for is the warehouse was being used.
Why? For what purpose?
To preserve something.
To preserve something?
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The right eye, not the left eye that was removed? Next to the fact it was completely frozen, which would be hard to do in one night, it was also hidden in the engine compartment. So I think he's looking for the below one, so I'm going with the upper one first.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative 58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Why we found... Oh, how could Iris still be alive? Because she was never dead before. Therefore our bunker's theory. You mean the corpse was an hallucination because I saved Iris is actually dead? No, it's definitely the below one. You mean she was never dead to begin with?
You mean?
You've got it.
I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. Yeah, because if we check below the cloth, if we see the stabbing in her back like we saw last Sunday, it will be a confirmation that we were actually watching at the same body we saw back then.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth. However, we would not want to be disrespectful. You can use a certain vision mode instead.
No, I have no problems removing the cloth. A vision mode. Fine, I will not look at her naked body.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Does it mean certain events do collide with all other branches?
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
For at least 10 years, even? Okay, this brings it in a total different perspective. Huh. Okay, this takes a little bit to get my head around it.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Number 89.
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
Also, I'm getting some thoughts about the other branching paths. Could it mean that Iris killed So, hacked him into pieces, because this might be her actual mom, and it was killed by So? Damn, this is connecting a lot of dots.
That means that we need to talk to
So Sejima.
A pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt. Alright, so this branching path is blowing my mind over and over again so far. It's connecting everything. I wonder if I did it in a different order, if it would have the same effect, or even this same impact. I think maybe the same effect, but not this impact. But this is connecting so many major plot lines on the other branching paths. Oh, I want to see what happens next. Alright, I hope you guys will be with me next, because I'm going to leave it right here. Next time we're going to go to Sojima, and I hope you'll come with me to see if you can find things out. So, until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.